Hello, everybody. We're here to play some D&D. What am I doing?
Dingles and Dragons.
Oh, yo.
Soon.
Dougals and Dragons.
The channel went
Dougals and
live.
Dragons.
I'm sure I did that.
Yeah, because I didn't mute it, so.
Y'all. See.
Shoot,
Oh, hello there. Roll for good.
no.
We're looking forward to your charity weekend.
Roll for Good has never posted on Twitch ever. Be grateful they posted on your channel first.
Woo!
Oopsie doopsie. That's on me.
So, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit off. We were talking about the horrible layout of British roads, and I can't. I'm just.
The underline is that we've upset Kirk.
Yeah,
We've
the
not
bottom
even
line is,
we've not even started yet.
We've not started, and we have fully upset.
She is
Kirk.
upsetty spaghetti.
Spaghetti Junction. Don't
Yo.
talk about that.
Say Spaghetti Junction.
Nope. Welcome to Celtic Cajun RPG, where eventually we play Dungeons and Dragons, specifically Tomb of Annihilation. It was billed as a very deadly game, and so I, searched for players that were willing to play a very deadly game. And it took me like 20 sessions to kill these. So we're on party number 2.
Can't wait for party 3. Rob comes back and we're like, Rob, we got news.
You're the only surviving member of party number 2.
TPK'd so hard that we TPK'd your character somehow?
Weren't even at the table and you died. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you're not here. No. I'm hoping we're going to have a good session. I don't have anything planned because I believe in letting the dice dictate the death. And I'm looking forward to see whether or not your dice kill you again, because let's be honest, I did not kill the party.
No, you didn't.
Dice totally killed y'all. The nat 1s and 2s.
I will point out, we
bad.
aren't. Only one of us is actually dead. The
Fair.
rest of us are just temporarily incapacitated.
For an extended duration.
Some of us are
We're in
okay.
status.
Indetermined until maybe we can find somebody and just be like, we were told we were going to run into some furbolgs, but we never
You
did.
did.
I mean, technically,
Like,
because Schultz, doesn't that mean that one of us is technically undead now?
If you're undead, you've got big problems.
Well, I can't tell you yet.
Okay, cool. Oh no.
When we do the post-game wrap-up of all the
Gotcha.
shit that's been going on in the background.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
DM got secrets, y'all. So, without further ado, how's everybody doing? I know we were talking pre-show, but the internet wasn't there for that, and they deserve to know that y'all are doing moderately okay.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've had a long week at work, so I'm happy to be playing Dungeons and Dragons with my pals. Friday gang is always a delight. Miss Rob today, but unfortunately he's had something personal come up that he can't avoid, so we'll catch him next week, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Smug.
Yeah, I know. How'd you make that happen?
Yeah.
Console command. There is a way around it. Yes, put a console command in.
Oh, okay.
I will send you a link, Kirk.
I don't need it because I'm not using D&D Beyond because all of my things are in Roll20, but yeah. Anyways, Roll20 and D&D Beyond have not been getting along well with the Beyond 20 thing, and we don't like the ugly purple boxes that are the default for Roll20. Roll20, please change that. I know we're big time here and we have the power to make those choices, so just go ahead and get on that for us because that default box is fucking ugly.
Yes, please.
Um, so, yeah. Y'all, we're gonna. Anybody else want to say hi or say how they're doing?
Yeah, I'll say howdy.
Yeah,
Hi
hi.
everyone. How's it going? Chat. Hi Aqua. I see you. Kirk, you usually
Hi,
ask
people
how
in the
everyone's
chat.
doing, so I'm going to presume you've asked me that. I'm fine, yeah. I've been enjoying the recent restriction loosening by hanging out in my friend's garden, having a cup of tea with them before I came to this session. So that was very, very lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a bit stressed and busy with all of the stuff going on in my life that is tabletop role-playing game related, but when April's done, I will be calm once again. I will not put so many things on my plate, I say. Probably eyeing up a
Lied.
dish of potatoes.
So I'm thinking, like, you definitely have room for 3 or 4 more games a week, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then when June rolls around, LARPs will reopen, and this will all take me LARPing and fucking...
Yeah.
We've already decided that Pree's going
forever.
to come play pirates with us, so
And I mean,
that's just the thing that's happening.
at some point, obviously, like, one of us is going to win the lottery, right? And
Yeah,
then we'll
totally.
just move in together and play nonstop.
I don't play the lottery, but yeah.
I do. I play
Oh, there you go.
just for the chance of one day being able to say, all right, you bitches, I'm rich, move in.
We've got a castle.
We're playing
Going.
D&D every day, all day long. Anyway, I think we've probably bullshitted enough. I mean, 7 minutes in. That's not a record for us, but we're getting there.
7 minutes is a reasonable time.
I
Wait,
mean,
who's being dealt the has to make terrible innuendos card now that Rob's not here? Whose duty is that tonight, Kirk?
I
Your
mean,
endo.
if
Okay, it's
no
B's
one
then.
did,
To be fair, B is the pun lord, so
Hello.
yo, all right, that's cool. Time to play some D&D.
sorry, I'm just saying that what Neve has posted is very easy to do because I have been able to do it. So
Excellent.
It must be easy to do.
it must be easy because I haven't got a
Like-
fucking Scooby-Doo how to code at all. So
Excellent.
I just copy and pasted it. Like,
yeah, literally, if you
I think I know
cut
what
and paste the
happened.
command and click F12 while you're on Roll20 and get to console commands and just enter it.
What? I didn't understand any of that.
Yeah, that's too many words.
Right.
I'm gonna do ugly box.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
I might sort that out.
I know chat has no idea what we're talking about, but so I'll move you over to the map. As you can see, originally, the big purple box is the default roll box for Roll20. This nice pretty thing is the D&D 5e character sheet box for Roll20. Now, all of the players are using D&D Beyond for their character sheets, and we use the Beyond 20 extension to get the rolls from D&D Beyond to Roll20. Now, normally, it will use the game character sheet that we have assigned, which is the D&D 5e character sheet for Roll20. However, due to some updates somewhere, we're getting the big ugly purple box, which is the generic default for Roll20. Please change that Roll20.
It makes rolling critical damage, as we discovered last night, a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Especially if you're someone who gets bonus dices on those critical.
Well,
ones.
you've got to, yeah,
Like we could show you
We-
some rolls where like the box is as long as this entire chat for one
Yeah.
roll, and it's just ugly.
It was ugly, yeah.
yeah, because when it also factors in one-handed and two-handed weapons and rolls separate damage depending on what you're rolling as well. So the
Situational
boxes were
damage
like
as well.
this long last night.
Yeah,
It was a
They're
nightmare.
just anyway. D&D, y'all.
Yeah, let's go.
Last time
Oh, move.
on Tomb of Annihilation, you introduced new characters. We said hi to Baelor, Artem, Atricus, Sanfire, and Zadie. I think I said everybody there. you were trekking through the jungle. Not lost, but definitely not really knowing where you were going. And using the sun as a navigational tool in a land where it's always rainy and cloudy. Not the best method for traveling somewhere.
Much to the sadness of the light cleric.
I got us here.
So,
We're here, aren't we?
as you trek through the jungle, you manage to stir up a horde of undead who came at you, and you were like, "What up, bro? Let's piss off this DM. Murder party!" And everything died before it had a chance to do anything cool, which is fine, because it was an introductory fight, so y'all could, figure out the new abilities of your new characters. But man, that combat sucked. Anyway, moving on and pressing forward, you cleared the jungle and took a step before Athricus was like, "Whoa, hold up!" and overlooked the city, rather than stepping off of the cliff into it. Then there was an attempt to climb down, a fight with a gargoyle that was like, "Nope, none of this shit," and y'all were like, "We'll beat you down, fucking gargoyle." And then there was a vision for Athricus, being the first character that had looked out over the city, of
Truly unfair.
Omu in all of its glory, shining walls of white and sunlight reflecting off of glass domes, and then smoke, fire, corpses, and a ball of darkness in the center of the city. They began to grow out towards her. She looked away, and it was back to just the plain old ruins of Omu. They made their way down, cleared out a couple of buildings to secure a place to camp because it was late in the afternoon. Took watches. And as Athricus slept, a dream. Omu burning. Corpses everywhere. And a skeletal figure in tattered robes walking the streets alone. Terrifying. Woke her up. She was comforted by Artem. There was, a night passing. And then Athricus took the last watch, waiting for the glorious rise of her beloved sun to cheer her mood and settle her spirit, for a storm to break out and start pissing down on her and block out any sign of the sun for the day. And that's where we're picking up. Just in case y'all didn't remember the mood.
Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for the update. Top notch.
Oh, yeah.
You've got music on, by the way, Kirk, or is my Skyrim
I
scope
do
scuffed?
have music on, but I'm going to actually move to a different set of music, so it'll probably be alright.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, there we go. I got it now.
yeah. So, you probably didn't have Sirenscape open when I started the original track.
Yeah, I opened up the web player, not the online player or whatever it was, the one that actually lets you DJ.
Yeah. So, the morning has come. You have all completed a long rest. You are in Omu, the waterfall pounding down into the water that runs through the streets behind you. It is a heavy rain. It becomes immensely apparent that this place is used to being flooded, and that there are no real banks to contain the water. So as the rain pours, the water will rise, and may or may not make it into the buildings which you currently occupy. What would y'all like to do?
It's very wet.
Are the buildings like two-storied, or are they all single-story?
Most of them are single story.
And is this considered a tropical storm?
No, it's
So
just heavy rain.
raining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest we move further away from this riverbank.
Yes, a brilliant idea.
Duh.
We
Yes.
explore inside today. We get into town, find somewhere big, spend the day looking around. How does that sound?
Duh.
Yes.
My brother is sullen today, it would seem.
I was tired of his jokes anyway.
What is wrong, Bella? Has the cat got your tongue? Hey!
Oh no.
Z, you don't see Z laugh very often, but she very heartily laughs at Sandfire's jokes, for sure.
I'm proud of that one.
That was a B-level joke.
I know. I'm so proud.
What was that?
So proud.
Did you hear it too?
Yes. Sorry. I am.
Oh, your stomach is rumbling, you're hungry.
Oh, yes. I am hungry, and I
That
just
is a dinosaur.
want to move on.
What? I don't. My survival is so low, guys. I don't know what fucking dinosaur sounds
No,
like.
like legitimately, Kurt, are we hearing this? I say, like, cool.
Mhm.
So
Oh no.
I believe that is a dinosaur outside.
Okay, we go. I put on my backpack and I like leave, and I like poke my head out before we leave. Oh, sorry, I moved the party token because I was getting excited.
Let's go.
So yes, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can shrink this party token down a little bit because it's kind of huge.
It is. We're not that big.
So there we go. That's a little better. So yes, I will say that y'all are like camped in this little building right here. I will have to get onto that, Ben. If anybody wants to make cool emotes, I'm really bad at it. That's why the one we have is, you know. Anyway, so what is your plan for exploring? Are y'all going to go building by building? Or are y'all just going to kind of pick a direction and look for a suitable building? How are we going forward?
I'll be completely fucking honest with you here. I'm here to scout ahead and pick locks. That's literally what I'm there for. So this is fully on Z, I think.
Yeah.
Like, if Rikus has led us through the jungle to the city,
That's it.
this is fully on Z now. Like,
Yeah. Z's playground. This is.
if you need me to scout or pick locks, I will do that. But I will not be leading the party through the city.
The most expensive things are usually in the biggest houses. I say we walk until we find somewhere that isn't. And I like gesture my hand at these like they're nice residential, but they're residential looking houses, right? So, but away from the water, I think.
Okay. Now, as you're traveling through here, the there's no real easy route through anything. Even though you're in a city, the jungle has firmly staked its claim on this place, and you are traveling through brush and ferns and everything. So you're like either having to push your way through, or you're having to cut your way through. So everything will be rough terrain. You will be at half movement. There's actually a whole explorer's thing about how long it takes y'all to get through different stuff, which is kind of why I'm interested to see how y'all are going. So you have the map. That reminds me, I'm going to give y'all a handout of the map.
Of the map.
So now you actually have it in your journal.
Hey.
Right, cool. Thanks.
All right.
So do we have that as characters or no? Is
No.
it just
It's because y'all have looked out over the city and have seen the general.
and general layout?
Yeah.
Cool.
So question. Because obviously I've got like good acrobatics, etc., etc.
Mhm.
Could I circumvent some of the movement penalty by, like, parkouring across rooftops and using the high ground to scout ahead?
It'll be a super high DC because super wet, mossy, slidey.
Okay. I add +8 to acrobatics. So let's see. No, that was very nearly a 21.
Oh,
You very nearly, but didn't quite achieve what you wanted to. You weren't even close.
Yeah. I'll probably get up onto the first one and just be like, this is not good today, and just come back down.
Yeah. Wet moss and muck all over these slidey stone things with rivulets of water running down it is not good.
it is
So-
such a shame.
Also, there are huge gaps between these buildings.
Yeah, I mean, that was the other reason I was asking, like, if there was room for me to do that. Like,
I mean, like, so
and it'd be
technically,
reasonable.
yes, like, you could technically make some of these jumps if you had better conditions and you rode well. But, yeah. It's not like being in a British town where all the roofs are super close together. All right. So, any particular place where y'all are leaning towards?
Well, Zadie said big stuff, so,
Define big.
like, I would say,
Yeah.
like, this,
Yeah,
Okay.
this,
I
All
think
right.
this.
So, heading to this building first.
or like this.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll head here
But, like,
first.
I'm just
Let's go
giving, I'm
first.
just giving options to see what people fancied. So, I think this is
That one
probably-
seems like a good
This
bet
seems
to start
worth
with.
checking out later. I
Yeah.
think.
I
Okay.
agree.
Cool. So, let me pull a measurement here because hey, measurements.
Misha.
So, to get from where you are to this building here is going to take you 2 hours. Fun times. Because that's how difficult the terrain is.
Wow. So we start cutting through like we did in the jungle, I guess. Like, you know, using panga and cutting
So,
away.
do you want me to scout ahead? Because I'm not as bothered by the difficult terrain as you are, because I can dash as a bonus action. So, like, I could potentially be like easily like 15 feet ahead of you scouting at all times, because I would just need, you know.
Yeah.
It's up to the party.
Like, because I would be able to move 30 feet around, as it were, because, like, it's half the speed, and half my speed would be 60 if I was dashing as a bonus action. So I could scout ahead if you wanted me to scout ahead.
Why don't we? Maybe if we just see how it goes for the moment, where we all stay together.
Okay. All right.
Athricus is worried about being able to target everybody in like spells and shit if the worst happens, but obviously
So,
she's looking to Zadie for advice.
y'all are
Zadie currently has a mouthful of
Yeah, food. Yeah.
onigiri or something.
y'all are going to push
Yes.
forward.
Come to me for advice on how to survive the wilderness. Great.
High
Perfect.
wisdom score right here, guys.
I think yes, perhaps then we should just at least stay within 30 feet of each other. So maybe 30 feet ahead, but only no further. Otherwise, I would
Maybe, I
not be
mean,
able to target.
If you think it's best, Athricus, you are our guide.
Yes, but I am I'm worried. Okay,
I'm making our Threekus make the decision.
So, do y'all want me to remind y'all what the penalties for the weather are? Because you're
Yeah,
in
okay.
heavy wind and heavy rain.
Yeah.
Ranged attacks at disadvantage, perception at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Look at my giant brain. It's almost like I run around with the Frost Maiden or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
DM's club.
So, yes, perception and ranged attacks at disadvantage.
While it's the weather is so bad, we stay together, and then in better weather do the scout ahead, maybe.
It is entirely up to you. I don't mind either way.
Cool. Athrika seems off her game today.
Oh no.
So, I take it y'all are not going to investigate each building. Y'all are just going to kind of look for a building and then pick a building and explore that.
Grandest,
think
bestest
so.
looking one.
Okay, cool. So, y'all have particularly pointed out this building here.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will assume that y'all travel there. Y'all take the 2 hours that it takes to get there, and then y'all will investigate this building. So,
Yeah.
you take the 2 hours to travel there. Let me get perception checks.
With disadvantage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, balls. I did that the wrong way around.
11.
12.
Fun.
Excellent. Cool. All right. It's definitely a different environment than trekking through the jungle, because in addition to all the brush and the trees, there's also buildings and crumbled stone. It's a miserable walk, and it's very slidey because it's wet. And like trekking through the jungle is one thing while it's wet because you know it's going to be muddy. It's another when sometimes you're walking on mud, and sometimes you're stepping onto stone that has moss on it, and so then you take that little slide, and it's very jarring. But after about 2 hours, you make it over to this building. I'm not going to put a box around any of this because y'all have not inspected those buildings. I'm only going to box off things that y'all inspect.
Makes sense.
All right, so that's a very convenient building for y'all choose to inspect.
Oh no.
It's almost like it's got a different coloured roof in there before it's probably marked on the map.
It might have a number associated with it that has gray text.
Right. Fucking wish they did that in Descent to Avernus. I'd love a grey text every now and again.
Oh, yeah, my
Love
two
me that
sentences
gray
of gray text. Wait, hold on, you ready? A derelict market hall stands on the street corner ahead. Frayed cloth awnings hang in tatters above a broad alley lined with stalls. There you go. There's a great text.
Amazing.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it.
So y'all are going to explore this area. Are y'all going to take like time and do it in depth, or like are y'all just going to
It's honestly on Zadie as
secure
to
it?
whether Zadie thinks it's worth.
Like what is
time?
y'all purpose with the inspection?
Yeah.
How are you
Like I
going
say,
about it?
It depends on what Zadie says, honestly, because Zadie
Okay.
knows what money is worth. Like if you think that an abandoned market hall is worth your resources, then
I think it's worth walking the length of the market hall, north to south, kind of inspect, kind of just looking to see what state of disrepair it's in, seeing if there's any like paintings on the walls or anything like that, see if there's any bones of people here. I don't know. But not literally going through every drawer in every market stall,
Okay. All right. Cool. Then here's what I'm going to do. I want one of you So roll me percentile dice.
Okay, I'll do it. $44.
Okay, cool. So you're walking through the first little section and don't really notice anything. I mean, like, you could the area is kind of for purpose, you know, and there doesn't appear to be lingering things here. As you progress on, somebody else roll me a D100.
I'll do it. 76.
Cool.
Bingo.
You continue on, making your way through here. Again, I mean, like, y'all aren't heavily investigating, so it's fine. All right. Continue on a bit more. Somebody else roll me a D100.
Underneath.
Sure. 18.
Cool. All right. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Is this with?
Is it disadvantage because it's undercover or what?
It's, uh,
Like, because the environment technically has changed here, so... I mean,
Let's see.
it's probably not getting much worse than that.
yeah,
but I'll roll.
I'd say straight roll. Straight roll's fine.
13.
7.
25.
Me and Samfire just gab into each other.
Athrika's is hyper aware.
Don't touch the bear trap.
Looking out for some skeletal dude with a skull-tipped staff.
Athricus, I mean, you are being hyper aware right now. And you're super worried about all the conditions. And obviously your nerves are on end. And the sun is not shining. And this is just, it's bad weather.
Horrible.
And your hyper awareness is what alerts you to the fact that y'all are about to walk into a rudimentary trap. It's a very basic trap. I assume you're going to point it out.
Yeah, I'll go. Stop, wait, stop, Ed, nobody move.
So
I'll
you can
that.
point out the trap. It's usually you see like a very simple like tripwire, and you can look around and you see, and there's like this hidden spring-loaded catapult filled with rubbish.
So I point it out, and I'm like, that looks like that we step over this portion here. This is going to go off. Artem, are you any good with disarming things?
Would
Don't
have a
know.
go.
Artem, this is so simple. You could do this in your sleep.
Like, rolled required or nah?
No.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he looks easy enough. And I'll, like, disarm it.
Alright. Cool. All right.
Why would anyone... Does it look like it's been there forever, or newish?
Newish.
So now I'm like trying to be aware of what would have put that there.
Paranoid with a capital P.
So now there's like people here. Yeah.
All
I
right.
can't double perception, so it's like, yeah,
All right.
on edge.
Cool. So y'all continuing on, working your way through this market hall, or y'all have only been in here for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll keep an eye out for other
Cool.
little traps like that and point them out if I can.
Who's next? Roll me a
Is-
D100.
Is me.
Is you.
37.
Okay. Everybody roll me perception check.
Okay.
Jeez Christ, dice, help me out, would you?
Wow.
That's pretty much
15.
the highest I've
Change.
rolled so far.
What a change.
Wow. Artem, you have become aware of the style of trap that is likely in this area, but you're only barely aware of this pressure plate behind a false tripwire, and you stop yourself just short of stepping on it.
Whoa. And just kind of like put my arms out to stop them walking over it.
Once again, very rudimentary, easily disabled.
Was not expecting that. Pressure plates too.
I am very grateful to both of you for spotting traps. I hate traps.
Continuing on.
Mhm.
Cool. There's no need to roll percentile dice this time, but I do need perception checks.
I haven't
Come
rolled
on.
another 10 all
Give me,
game.
give me double digits on my dice. Holy shit. 14 total.
Yo, I remember the last time dice did this to y'all.
So do
Guys,
I.
if we're about to get TPK by like some kobolds,
All I'm
I'm gonna
saying
be
is
so
that if it
fucking
starts
pissed.
happening again, like I'm running 90 feet away and I'm sorry, I love you, goodbye.
Etricus,
Unlike this character.
you are looking around and you do not see the trigger. It is not the trigger, because you realize triggers are hard to find. Devices are easier because they're bigger. And you noticed there is a log covered in spikes tucked against a building, and the vines aren't hanging loose that are connected to this log, and you realize that it's probably a trap intended to trigger. I'm assuming you're not going to let the group walk into it because
Yeah, I
so
pointed out
you'll
again.
stop them.
Yeah.
Again,
Okay.
like once pointed out, this trap easy to disarm. No roll required.
okay.
Who is putting these?
Three traps are
Traps, yeah.
stupid. I say we backtrace this trap to somewhere if we can, or Samfire. Perhaps you can do your thing. And greet whatever guests seem to be. Well, I suppose we're the guests, huh?
Some-
Well, I think we should make our presence known. I can't be bothered with this nonsense, I say, waving my hand at this log covered in spikes.
Hey, making our presence known is not going to help us, really, I don't think. Because there are still more traps, and if they have obviously left traps so they do not need to confront people directly. Even if we alert our presence to somebody who knows, we are still going to be in the way of traps. At least this way we might have the upper hand still.
So, passive
What about that,
perceptions.
guys? The rogue advocating for stealth. 19.
Outrageous. 17.
10.
14.
So Z will not notice.
Of course she won't.
However,
Busy thinking about what Autumn says. Like, huh.
the other three will notice a small shadowy figure start slinking off.
How far away?
About 20, 30 feet. It starts slinking off and then it kind of disappears.
Like,
Like it's,
vanishes like invisible or goes behind a thing? Or...
like it's there and then it just kind of it drops and disappears.
Had glowing red eyes.
I'm assuming because we're inside this building, what's the light situation in here? Like, is there
It's
natural
dim.
light in here? It's dim. Can
Maybe because it's pissing down with rain. There's not a lot of sunlight. There's dim light you can see, but
I'm casting light on my shield, um,
okay.
to kind of give it a lanternish quality.
That is bright.
Yes, I'm starting to see things in the corner of the room. Did anybody else see that?
Sorry.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Wait here. I will, like, I'd like to go in stealth, and I will dash if I need to give me the distance, so I can still cover the distance without breaking my stealth. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So I'll stealth as an action and bonus action dash,
Sure. Stealth check.
and see if I can get the jump on it.
Okay.
Thank God, finally a roll above 10.
You are pretty sure that you have traversed this area without alerting anybody to your presence. However, when you arrive where the thing disappeared, you do not see a thing. You, however, do see a very well hidden staircase that goes down. And there's the slightest flicker of torchlight from further down the stairs.
I'm not unintelligent. I have a +0. But I will go back to the group. There is a staircase there. I think that maybe we have friends underneath us.
So I wasn't seeing anything. It was actually there.
I saw a little torchlight. So I think there might be somebody there, but I did not get a good look.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
and Z is picking up some random old, long rotted junk and is like, there's nothing here, and in my experience, the further down you go, the better the rich is. So how about we head down?
we can head down. I think that we have been seen. I think that did we get a good look at was it the back of someone's head? Was it were they facing us, or
It's the movement that you catch, so it's literally just the shadow beat. It's what you literally caught was the movement of them moving to go
Moving
down the
down.
stairs.
Cool. I do not see any reason why you would go downstairs. You would lay traps. I think this person got a good look at us.
Maybe
I
this
don't know
is-
how long we've been watched for, but I think we do not have the element of surprise, and we should proceed with caution.
Maybe we talk to the Zadie said Sunfire to do.
I
Is
think
it worth it?
usually it is the best, and then at least we know what sort of.
Maybe
But,
some.
they're just fellow explorers.
Let us hope so. I don't think you should go first, though. So maybe one of the brothers.
I will go first. I don't mind. Though I
And then I'll follow Samphire closely behind, behind Zadie.
Yeah, I'm seeing a marching order of Artem, Zadie, Sandfire, you at the back.
Marvel.
So,
yeah, I think
Artem, Z.
you probably want me in front as well, because
and then-
I can if you run into a trap and it's it's a 5-foot squeeze, I'm there to disarm it. I'm just worried that if they're waiting around the corner of the door with a baseball bat, I'm in trouble. But
Or I can swap with you, Soundfire, if you want.
probably wise. You're better at range.
Okay.
So Artem, Sam, Z, and then Ethricus.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Excellent. So, y'all going to go stealthing down this set of stairs, or just casually walking?
Yeah, I think. I mean, once again, the rogue will advocate for stealth.
Yes, going quite.
I don't think we're getting the drop on anybody, but I also don't necessarily want to just announce that we are loudly ploughing down the stairs.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch both Sadie and Z's shoulders and cast enhance ability at third level, so they have advantage on dex checks
Okay.
On who?
Nice.
on you and Z.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What? On advantage on what? Sorry, say again.
Dex
Dexterity checks. So any skill that uses dex, like stealth,
Oh.
you have advantage on.
Nice.
Um,
Wonderful. Thank you.
That's not saves, just skill checks.
Let's go. Yeah.
also, if you fall 20 feet, you don't take damage.
Nice.
Excellent. Cool.
Thank you.
Let me get group stealth check.
25.
22. Nice.
21.
Bruh.
21.
Nice. Y'all are pretty sure this is the quietest y'all have ever moved as a group. No one's saying anything. It is just the rain coming down, hitting the building, the dripping as it travels down along leaves. Y'all like that whole on edge. Something's down there. Shit's probably going down. Let's just deal with it and try to not get killed in the process. You make your way down these stairs, and there's a set of tunnels. Some of the tunnels have been blocked off with furniture and rubble, leaving only one kind of course for you to follow. Guttering torches cast dim light under the arches of a wine cellar roughly 20 feet square. The cracked ceiling is 8 foot high. In an alcove on the far side of the room, a pile of treasure twinkles in the torchlight.
This is a trap.
Kobolds gather around it.
No, come on!
I'm telling you, I saw them. They're the people here, and they set up like all the traps. They just found them, and they disabled them. Well, make sure they don't follow you down here, you fool. Yeah, I don't think they saw me. Well, go and find out. Okay.
Laughs in 19 passive perception.
So this little kobold turns around and starts walking back, and the glow of light on the shield goes,
Well,
I think I was followed.
what language are they speaking?
Draconic?
Draconic, I'd have thought.
Yeah,
Is it
draconic.
Yeah. Anyways.
I mean, I don't know
I'm
who
just wondering
speaks
whether
it,
we
but
understood
it was so great for me to just be able to do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Kobolds are bae. I love
I love
kobolds.
kobolds.
So I don't know who understands it.
I do. I speak Draconic and Goblin.
You speak Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, another fucking wise guy here.
Yeah, we all speak Goblin, don't we?
Yep. Anyway, so
So we've been spotted.
y'all have been spotted. There's a group of kobolds that they start to form up around a circle, like a defensive circle around this apparently boss kobold, who is sitting on top of the treasure pile wearing a torn 6-foot-long tapestry of a macaw decorated with garnet beads.
Please
As
say
a
you have
cloak.
a fucking handout of this guy. Please say you have a handout.
I don't think I do.
Motherfucker!
Z wants to shoot this kobold in the head. So
I know
bad.
we got that fucking goblin boss, so I was hoping that we'd get this little cool kobold.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
so
I just,
sad about it. No.
I don't have one of this particular kobold.
He's the coolest. I love him.
So yes, he is sitting upon this pile of treasure, and he starts like he looks at the group and he stands up.
Why have you entered the lair of Cockerel?
I'm gonna.
I elbow Sandfire.
I am gonna cast tongues, so I can converse with them.
Okay.
We mean you no harm. We are explorers of the city. That is all.
This is our city. Be gone.
Well, it is not their city.
Omu is a city that has been lost to the jungle.
It is
Yeah.
not lost.
We are merely just travellers looking through the city's history, and we would greatly appreciate your assistance. We mean you no harm.
What's in it for us?
They can keep the gold, right? And just give us the historical artifacts.
We can share the gold or any treasure that we find. We are looking for purely items that are of... What's the word? Historic significance. Nothing that would be worth actual money.
Z, I think because of her low wisdom, does not have a good poker face. She's like,
I'd like to point out, Z, that I'm talking Draconic.
Well, to be fair, we should
To
cast
be
tongues,
fair, you
everybody
cast
can hear
tongues.
you.
Everybody understands you no matter what you say.
Oh shit, okay, fair enough.
yeah.
That's how tongues works.
Z doesn't have a great poker face when you're like, yeah, we're gonna take worthless items. She's like, shrug.
So I kind of go up to Samfire and go, what about the... you described what the kobold was wearing was like a tapestry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would probably be something that we're looking for, sort of, potentially.
I
Right?
mean, it's a 6-foot-long tapestry that's been torn, and it's decorated with garnet beads. He's wearing it as a cloak. I don't know.
So I sort of stick my face in between where Samfire and Zadie is, and I sort of go to Zadie. Do we want the tapestry?
Probably.
And so I go.
Some...
I say to Samfire, maybe we can trade, and I sort of show her the corner of my bag in which I have some scale mail that I can, in my bag that I've been carrying around with me. Maybe we can trade.
As a gift to such a glorious leader,
Zadie
Gift
openly
is a
rolls
bad
her
word.
eyes.
we are willing to give a gift of armor of a great warrior.
What do I need armor for? Is it valuable?
In case someone shoots you in the head.
I will just say to Z, I will say to Z in Undercommon and just be like, we are not getting this treasure without killing them.
No, I don't think so either. I will say it on the comment. But,
So
I trust
Kakarol
Sunfire.
responds in common.
Shoot me in the head, will you?
No, we're not going to shoot you in the head.
I put my hands up, realizing I'm ruining Sandfire's negotiation. I put them in the air.
We're not going to shoot you in the head. Shut the fuck up. We're not going to shoot you. We just want to give you a mere gift because there are things out there that would want to harm such a generous leader.
Give us our gift and be gone.
I thought it was supposed to be a trade. I said.
No.
Gift was maybe a bad choice of word.
I reach in slowly, take out the scale mail. May I approach with the gift as per my...
No, we do not trust you.
Don't trust us. You put traps everywhere.
It's our home.
Trust us.
I'll just say to Sadie, to Z and Undercover, and just be like, can we just shoot them in the head now?
Can I...
This is going horribly.
How dare you treat your guests like this? honestly.
OOC, are you guys fussed if we do shoot one in the head right now?
Can I see if the moment we turn our backs, they're going to attack us?
Yeah, absolutely. Like they're fucking, they're
I'll
greedy
wait.
little kobold bastards.
I'll
Like-
quietly be like, wait, to Artem.
So, what are you
If
rolling
I-
for?
Can't approach with the gift, then you're going to have to come to me.
No, you set gift down. Dumb fuck will go get.
Dumb fuck. Which one's dumb?
The kobold that led y'all here?
It's like,
He's
what?
Just let that be his fucking
Can
name.
we please adopt dumb fuck, please?
I'm about
Big
to make a
Rex,
very
little
neat
Rex,
move, I
Ranch.
do apologise. As Dumbfuck approaches, I'm going to grab him.
Yeah.
Roll an
Could
athletics check.
possibly have seen this coming. Clicking my claws together.
I already
Could
have my bow
possibly
with
have
a loose
predicted
arrow
this.
like at my side, like ready to immediately pew.
Okay, we're doing this
Athletic
then.
check was that, Kirk?
Athletics.
19?
Not bad.
This kobold beats you in a wrestling match. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, but beat you in a
I'm-
wrestling match. We're no longer friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to wrangle Dumbfuck.
Cool.
Sound of fire, perfect.
I'm going to grab Dumbfuck. My knife is going to appear and go, right.
Crackle, the minute you grab Dumbfuck,
Says, kill them.
and I'm going to roll. I'm going to make a battle map.
They're fully not like, yeah, they're...
Oh, that's
I don't understand in what universe that was ever going to work, honestly.
As this is all going on, I'm gonna just quickly lean into Sam and be like, "Is this how you sell our wares? Is this
Not
this
always.
the face? Okay,
Sometimes.
I'm doing an inside check on that. Not
Oh,
always.
Lord.
For sure, not always.
90% of the time.
Six. I believe you.
95% of the time. Like I said, always. Not the majority of the time.
believe you. You get a good price for the shit we sell.
Even the Threekers got annoyed with them with their stupid traps. And then they throw back my scale mail in my face. They won't get a last.
Shut the fuck up.
How dare they?
Fuck up.
I'm sorry, Prue, by the way.
So
Oh, I loved
funny.
it. It was very,
Character.
very, very good. I
was very
enjoyed it a
funny.
lot.
Shut
I enjoy our relationship.
It's like dinosaurs in space thing.
And now you're the boo boo. I gotta watch that again. Oh no. Dinosaurs in space. This is my face for talking to people.
All their dumb names reminded me of, like, I don't know if you've been listening to the new NADPod stuff, B, but like the Quick Bass Cass Calloway's gang with all their dumb names. The guy's called Horse Shit, and this guy's called Dumbfuck.
Horse shit! I've only got
Lots of minions with
bit.
derogatory nicknames in the D&D actual play Sphere gang.
You're welcome. I just made that one up.
I like dumb fuck.
I just really like the idea that he didn't have a name at all until he was like, well, they're here, I guess. And he was like, you? From now on?
Dumbfuck.
Dumbfuck.
he had a name. It was a really regal name, but he's now Dumbfuck because he.
I mean, to be
he let us
fair,
down here.
like, I mean, how long does a kobold live?
3
11 days.
11
So
days.
here we are.
But how
How
old
long
are
have you
you?
been down here, guys? 11 days. Huh. Unfortunate for you.
My brother was eaten by a slime. What, that one? Yes.
Yes. We were talking about Chris Perkins before we went live as well. It's just like, hell yeah, Chris Perkins. We love you.
Legend.
Let's try this game.
Right, while Kirk's out of the battle map, I really need to pee. If you will excuse me, I'm very sorry.
Yep.
Tom brought me tea, and I'm very happy.
Quit filling it in. I just want to draw my motherfucking line.
Do you want me to kill them, fuck, or
No,
have we
no,
got a new
keep him.
pet?
Well, I mean, he can go afterwards. I feel bad for Dumbfuck. It's the other guy. Atrika isn't like greedy or anything, but she's really annoyed that they put. She's apparently a health and safety Nazi. So, they put in traps in the way, and
These
that's-
walkways are not lit properly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly that. You know
You've
how
got
dangerous
three
it is out
cave-ins.
there. I can't believe you've done this. This is unacceptable.
You have 3 cave-ins, a stairway which isn't lit, and no obvious fire exit. To be a really big problem for a wizard that could cast fireball.
Why'd they have to make it such a small room? It's horrible.
Let's see, Prue.
I don't like this.
I don't like any of it.
Let's try this. I'm going to say, draw a box, 20-foot box. Just a tiny little room. Hallway. Alcove.
Crispy M&M's, best M&M's, by the way.
Okay.
Debatable. It's got to be peanut.
I mean, here's what I don't like. So the description of the room is a 20-foot room. All right, 20 foot by
Yeah.
20 foot, which isn't enough room to actually hold
Put
all
everyone-
the enemies.
Yeah. You can't fight down here. Not allowed. Extend it out a bit.
No fighting in the war room.
So I'm like, okay.
No fighting in the wall room. I just went in.
Stop doing that. I don't want to do that. Y'all, I'm struggling today.
It's okay. You've got
The
this.
struggle bus is real.
I promise y'all, I'm normally better at this whole D&D thing.
What's D&D?
Dookies and Dookins.
Doogles and Dungeons.
It's Dumb and Dumber ass.
Dumbasses.
Dumb and dumber.
And Doogles. There's no dungeons.
It's
There's no
dumb
dragons.
fucks and dumbasses.
Dumb fucks and dumbasses. I like that.
All right.
Yeah, that's Dumbfuck's brother, dumbass.
Yeah. It's pronounced Damar.
Damas.
Let's see if I can fucking finagle this somehow. I don't even like how. How do you do this? Y'all. All right, let's see if I can even fit them all in the room. Let's just see. I know one of these guys is over here because he's been captured. So let's see if the rest of these will fit in the room. Sure. Okay. Now let me put y'all in the hallway because that's the only way this is gonna work. I just wanna quit.
Hey.
Internet, I apologize. I am normally better than this. I did
You're
not
all
foresee this happening.
It involved me.
You didn't see it coming? So what's the little diamond for? So obviously it's got the little emote things. What's a diamond?
The bits?
It's VIP, I think. So VIP is like somebody that's not a mod, but is
Are you-
like normally they're allowed to it like permits them to put like links into chat without Twitch like banning the links and stuff.
What diamond? Are you talking the thing in Twitch chat, like before Josh's
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, hang on.
So
I'll show you.
he's moderator, then he's got
Oh.
subscriber,
Oh,
then
I've got a
he's
subscription
prime.
badge. Sorry, I thought you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Is
a
that it?
subscription badge.
Yeah, it's a subscription. That little like
Oh.
D20 thing is a subscription badge.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So we had Artem. Well,
Sorry.
I don't know how Artem can be in front if Sandfire did the grabbing.
That's
So,
fine. I'll have
I'm gonna
moved out of the
say
way for her. That's not a problem.
Sandfire, then Artem, then Zadie, then Athrikas.
Wow.
Because that's as close as I can get y'all to the marching order.
Okirk is working out battle maps and stuff, by the way, gang. If you've not subscribed for free, you can do so with Twitch Prime one time a month if you have Amazon Prime. So you should do that for this channel.
You should definitely do that for this channel.
Because
And listen to our speed.
We're here every
dumbasses.
Friday, and
we're here every Friday doing this.
And it
Normally
usually
better.
features Dougal.
Normally better.
and also Dougal. Honestly,
So, alright. I'm going to move y'all over to literally the worst battle map we have ever had for this game.
Nah, be
I
fine.
apologize.
honestly, better than a lot of my battle maps. Truly.
So, there's the initiative tracker. Everybody roll initiative. Now, I'm going to roll 3 different types of initiative because all of the regular kobolds are going on the same turn. Because, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. All of the regular kobolds are not going on the same turn. I lie. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, to be fair, maybe it means we get to kill a couple before they action economy us to death.
Yeah.
I
Holy
mean,
crap.
they rolled a nat 1. So, everybody rolled initiative. Did everybody make it onto the turn order?
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Cool. I just had to check, because I've been having trouble getting onto the turn order in other games we play. All right, Sandfire. You have grabbed the kobold. Pulled out a knife. Kakarol has told his people to kill y'all. So what are you
Cool.
doing?
move on.
I'm going to push Dumbfuck back to the crowd. I'm then going to cast
Roll
Fairy
an
Fire.
athletics check.
Okay.
Unless
this
you
my-
just if you're going to push him into the crowd rather than just
It's
let
more just
him
like
go.
let him go and just
Okay.
like kind of shove him out, like so I've got room to cast a spell.
Okay,
That makes sense.
sure.
Um,
What are you casting?
Fairy Fire.
Okay,
So everything in a 20-foot cube in front of me.
okay.
Um,
Which is the entire room
cool.
except
We've
for
got-
Kakarol, who's in the alcove.
Yeah, I have to make a Dex 14 save. Sorry, Kirk.
Okay. Or
And Fairy Fire.
Well, they're lit up by glitter and everything has advantage against them, I'm pretty sure.
They're
Yeah.
all now,
And you also can't benefit from
Glitching green.
invisibility.
and we all get advantage on them now.
You roll 10d20, Kirk, that'll cover your basic kobolds.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
DC 14.
Sorry.
So,
Like 2 past.
2 pass.
Wow.
So let's see. That be. Hold on. This is easy to figure out too. Here, look. Pass. And Dumbfuck passed.
Nice.
Fast. Yes.
Now let
Yes,
me roll the other ones because I need to see their stats.
Amazing.
Oh, Jesus. I hate y'all.
ND20 for 88 damage is like less than average also, I'm pretty sure.
These poor guys, how do they live down here, you know? Like, everybody's all, like, sardined.
They're kobolds. Like, I think it's
Because they're small creatures, no?
it's either Volos or more uncommon and stone foes, but they have like long RP passages about like different monstrous races in D&D, like orcs and goblins and stuff. Kobolds do this kind of thing. They live like on top of each other. It's a very like communal thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, people think they're stupid, but they're actually like, basically they'll do anything to like protect their colony. So like they'll sacrifice themselves if it means the colony gets away and stuff. They're very cool.
So,
Like ants.
3 of them are not glowing. Not that you can tell, because there's so much glowing.
Ah.
Anything else, Sandfire?
Let me just check something about my race. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, yeah. You can move.
Because you get to,
through
because you get to move
creatures,
through his
Nothing
legs.
nimbleness.
Okay, then I guess I'm doing this.
I'm giving you advantage. You've got this, Arthur.
I don't need advantage anyway.
Hold,
'cause I
on,
always get my stuff
hold
done.
on. I gotta decide whether or not Dumbfuck wants to attack you.
yeah.
You left his threat range.
True.
But he is literally called Dumbfuck.
Aw.
So
Do you know what? Dumbfuck would attack him. Leave Dumbfuck alone.
I mean... Nah, probably not.
He'll probably run away.
Alright, cool. So,
You've got this, Arthur. And you get Bardic Inspiration as well.
that's
Great, thanks.
Sandfire done. Alright, so... Kakarol is... Oh, Jesus. What is he gonna do?
What's your bardic die, Neve? Is it a D8?
D8.
What a guess. It's almost like I play a lot of D&D.
Funny that.
Weird.
Do you mean he knows the rules, kind of?
So...
What are you gonna do, Kirk?
Well... See, that's the question. Nah, that's stupid. Alright, cool. In that case, I think what he's going to do is going to cast the Scorching Ray at the thing in the front.
Obviously. Why not? Why wouldn't it? Those won't hit, though.
Really? Really? It's a
Really?
good thing he gets 3 rays.
Eh.
21
One of those will hit.
hits. And 7 will not hit. So, you take 6 points of fire damage, Artem.
Okay.
And I think maybe he's going to do the thing where... No, that's it. That's all he's going to do. Alright, so now these other guys. His closest pals, his buddies. One of them, the guy who's not glowing, not that you can tell because the whole room's glowing, is going to hurl a basket.
Oh,
Full of
okay.
bees.
Yeah, they're throwing snakes and bees and stuff at you.
Full of bees. Covered in bees.
Is it,
Oh no! Spud's dead!
What a name. What a descriptor.
yeah. Gonna throw a basket of centipedes. Because why not?
I eat them.
So let me
Delicious.
grab a token to throw into this spot.
Spaghetti with legs.
I love kobolds. It's spaghetti with legs. It's spicy spaghetti.
Oh, this is just so broken. This combat is horrible. I already know how this is gonna play out, and I don't want to do it. Such a waste of time.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but there's treasure here. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a waste of time.
Stupid,
We
stupid
want to see
game.
what's on the other side. Stupid game.
To be fair, I have 31 hit points, and that is a lot of kobolds. Great.
Cool. Let me move them onto the initiative order where they belong, just before all of the other kobolds. Gone. All right. So that's one. Then the other one is going to hurl a flask of acid at Artem.
Oh,
Apps.
thanks, Neve. I appreciate you.
13 won't hit you, will it?
Not even remotely close.
So, that ends the stupid inventor's turns. All right, Z. Go ahead and murder some kobolds.
Yeah, I'm gonna, with my bow and arrow, because Artem's quite a bit shorter than me, I'm just gonna shoot at like this one and this one in quick succession. Pew pew. Because I have sharpshooter, I can ignore half and 3/4
Yep.
cover if whatever. And I'm gonna apply sharpshooter to both these rolls as well.
Okay.
Did it roll? No.
There we
Oh,
go.
a 26, which is a 21, and a 25, which is a 20.
Nope, doesn't hit.
20 doesn't hit. Oh no. 18 piercing on the first one and 20 piercing on the second one.
Really? Come on.
Really? Come on now.
They split into 2 more kobolds each.
Fuck,
Suddenly
guys.
the room starts filling up. with
Anything
kobolds.
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my action surge and shoot at 2 more of them.
Okay,
this-
just pick your targets. Let me know what happens.
Yeah, okay. I'm going for one of the inventive ones, and then the one in the back right corner. And we're gonna do the same again.
Okay, so the guy that's basically still in line with this one, and
Yeah,
then the one
yeah. I
next
was
to him.
Yeah. You got it.
Okay. Cool.
Come on, roll.
Sharpshooter is a broken feet.
21,
Robot?
19, 18 piercing damage on the inventor, 17 piercing damage on the little guy in the corner.
Are you rolling with advantage? Am I?
Yeah, because they're all glittery.
They're all glittery. Yeah, like I said, I already know how this is going, so
And then Z kind of is like, okay, you're up, and nods at Artem.
okay, Artem,
Okay.
what do you want to murder?
Not particularly this fucking centipede, if I'm honest. As long as I don't finish my turn, then I can step into like an occupied space, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it's only a swarm. It's not like. So I'll step to where the centipedes are and attack Dumbfuck.
Okay.
19,
Yep.
13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Is Dumbfuck still alive?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Dumbfuck. Just like this. And I'll take a step over the centipede
Mm-hmm.
to here, and I'll use my bonus action to punch this guy with my bonus action.
Okay. You have advantage on that because he's glowing.
Oh, nice. Dirty 20. 23. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And
You punch his face clear off.
I'm sorry. And then how much movement? So does this cost me
Just
difficult?
hold on. Just give me a moment because the swarm gets to make an attack of opportunity.
I'm still in its threatened area, aren't I?
No, you're not, because their threatened area is the square they're in.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Da-dum-bum-bum.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. Even bugs can't hit you. Anything else?
Just quickly, what's my kind of action? Let me do is it like dash, disengage, hide? I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good. I'll just stand here and put my back to the wall and like enter like a fighting stance.
Okay. Edricus, who do you want to murder?
I feel bad. I'm gonna move to there if I can move past Sadie. Guys, I fucking sacred flame the boss guy.
Okay. So that's a deck save?
Yeah, 15. He's got to beat.
This is the point where the boss has got like 5 HP.
Oh, he beats it there. Well,
Nice.
nothing happens. Cool.
Full sunbeam though, very nice.
Yeah, like a little blast of sun, something. Like, do I actually want to wait? I cast because that was a cantrip as an action. Can I bonus action cast spiritual weapon?
Sure.
So I'll put it in that space there, and the drawing of the sun appears that glows like the sun appears there. Does it make an attack when I summon it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'll attack the big guy. 21. 21.
Hits.
For 12 force damage.
Okay.
Cool. And that's my go, I think. I think I'm going to stay there. Because... I'm assuming... Zadie can do stuff from ranged, and I'm assuming so can Samfire. So I'll stay where I am.
Keep calling him a tosser, so.
So I'm just trying to find a spiritual weapon token for you.
Oh, is it worth it for this?
Really want it
Well,
to be
you're
like
going to be
art.
summoning it over and over again.
Oh yeah. I can find that if you want.
But you can make one for next session. But there you go.
Okay.
There's your spiritual weapon for now.
Oh, nice.
I'll Make a token for it.
A little sun with a smiley face.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Right, swarm of insects. Gonna crawl up on you.
No, I don't like any of this. But why? 8 piercing damage.
Take 8 points of piercing damage as the swarm crawls over you and begins to bite at your flesh.
Leave my scales alone. I will eat you later.
Yep.
Use you as fishing lure. That
Okay.
will make you sorry.
So, kobolds.
Correct, just because of, like, not to be a rules law, blah, blah, blah. But the basket centipede says there's a 50% chance that they disperse at the end of the swarm's turn. Do you need to roll for that? Not to be a dick.
But also.
But also, hopefully they'll stop eating Athrikas.
That'd be great.
Alright, call high or low.
We'll do, like, low to disappear, high to stay.
Okay. Cool. Kobold's turn.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move these dead people out of my way.
Night, good night, good night. Sweet
Because I can't
prince.
remember which one I used to roll
Good
the
night.
initiative, so I don't want to delete them.
Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, I'm about to get fucking our action economy to death by kobolds here, by the way.
Oh no.
Can't wait to get fucking key points and have patient events.
So. Advantaged rolls. I'm just gonna roll for them.
Oh shit, I forgot they have pack tactics, lol.
They
Whoops.
Wow.
look
Thank
like they're not
God.
hitting too well though.
Thank God.
One's gonna attempt to roll at a Athrikas, but it doesn't have advantage. And it can't hit either.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
Fuck ton of kobolds. Do nothing. Sandfire. D&D, y'all. D&D.
D.
Fuck ton of kobolds do nothing is like the perfect.
Action economy only works if the fucking things can hit.
Oh,
And
how the
path of Full of Warren
turntables.
doesn't suit you, and I'm gonna roll vicious mockery on.
The
That dude.
centipedes.
So he's
He's
making
like, oh,
D-
zing,
14
burn.
wisdom.
Okay.
I love
He
it.
is the wisest of kobolds. He did that with a -2.
Wow. That's impressive actually. That is
Flexing.
I don't know. The kobold's like, I don't know why you try and uphold pernicious beauty standards. There's a whole.
There's a whole speech.
That's my turn, because I don't really have any.
Just reading the Iliad with one hand and just being like, I see. Nice try. Fuck you. I played a kobold wizard once with 20 intelligence, and it was the funnest thing in the world. It's just like
I mean, like, they
a
honestly,
wild time.
the most horrible spells for this guy.
Yeah, D&D, like, what's he have no idea what spells to put on offensive casters at all when they roll them.
I always restat hags, 100%. Who needs 20 concentration spells and 1 none in their roster?
No,
Nobody.
just like all of the spells that they prepare are all like more than half of them are utility, with like they just have absolutely no like capability to defend themselves whatsoever.
So, let's see. Range.
To be fair, the
90
Night Hags in
feet.
Strahd aren't too
You
bad
know
because they
what?
get some horrible spells as a
I'll
coven.
say, hang on.
That's scary.
Let's watch Sandfire burn.
Uh-oh, Sunfire.
Cast a
I want to
fireball.
get that.
Oh no!
Oh.
Let's see. I don't think that rolled enough dice because he's using his second level spell. Let me double check. 3. Nope. I need to roll one more d8.
Stupid cat's lying in the letterbox.
I'm
Chill
gonna make.
out.
Is it cutting words?
Yeah.
Yep, cutting words. So minus.
Go. I think it also that uses one of your bardics as well, by the way.
Yeah, I've just marked it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sure.
So, 21 points of acid damage.
I'm melting.
That bitch stole my shoes.
So that's those gone. Cool. Great. Love it. I mean, like, you couldn't even give him anything good to do with his fucking sorcery points. Wow. What's the point of having a sorcerer if they can't do anything good with it? Alright, cool.
Ooh, I
He's
make
done.
a concentration
Concentration check. Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Hey, they're not glowing anymore.
They're no longer glowing.
Sunfire, what did you do?
Yeah, no more glow. I'm just gonna take the dots off of these ones that weren't glowing.
We need to start doing Sudokus together again. You are
Okay.
losing your sharpness a little.
So, now for some inventors. Oh, there's just one inventor left. What is this inventor going to do? I think it is going to turn to Kakarol and go, "You must escape, master." And then he's going to step this way and fire his sling at Athricus.
What are you doing?
I love Athricus so
Busy
much.
with bugs.
Oh no.
A 15,
That doesn't
not gonna hit.
Does it
All
kill
right,
one
cool.
centipede?
Zadie,
Kill one centipede. A singular centipede.
I'm going to fire my bow over, kind of lean around Athricus and try and shoot some shots at this one and this one. I'm going to use sharpshooter again, even though I don't have advantage. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up.
okay.
A 5, so
Nah.
It's also a nat 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
it isn't that one, yeah. And then a 23.
Okay, so you hit the second one.
Yeah, I do 19 piercing damage to the one behind somehow.
So, like, you try to take this shot at the first one, who, like, ducks down and uses Athricus' shield to avoid the damage.
Ew,
and
I love that.
The arrow bounces off as your other shot's going off, so that both arrows pierce into the kobold behind him,
Oops.
and that guy drops dead. He's
Um,
like, wow.
I raise an eyebrow, and I'm
Sorry.
quite impressed at this kobold here. And then I'm going to just be like, hold the line, and just pat Athricus on the shoulder, and just
Okay.
come to the back of the corridor.
Okay. Artem?
Oh, can I just say, I know my perception is dirt,
Mhm.
but I will keep one eye out on the back way of the corridor in case there were kobolds out and about who try and come in.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my... No, I'm not. I don't want this little fucking shit rat getting away, honestly. Do I just take the attacks of opportunity? Kill the big boss. See if I can
The big
demoralize
boss.
them all. Yeah, that's that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 if you want to take attacks of opportunity.
Of course we do.
Of course.
3 attacks of opportunity with advantage. Yeah. Let's see how bad they fail.
Nope.
Oh.
With advantage. They can't hit.
I'm gonna stab this guy.
Yeah.
17, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Still alive?
How you want to do it?
Cool. I'll just be like, it is
Just business.
regrettable, and then I will just stab him through its face.
Okay.
And then I'll like round on this. Just need to. That's stupid. So I can use feline agility to get into range of somebody. Yeah, we're going to use my feline agility. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then bonus action pop this guy in the head.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
As I go past him with my elbow.
Okay.
Sharpest elbows in the West.
All done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Etricus.
This is not very nice. I can't move through enemy people. Is that right?
Correct.
Like, if I can't sort of go to here, then
Nope.
no. Okay. I will use.
Well, I mean, you could, but it would take your action and an athletics check.
No. It's not worth it.
It's like a halfling Rachel thing to be able to do it to things that are one size bigger than you, or bigger than you.
Cool. I will. Oh, that's a ranged attack. So it's a dex save, but it's a ranged attack. So does that mean he gets it with advantage? I've got Sacred Flame, basically. Or does it just...
Wait, what?
So Sacred Flame
Uh-huh.
is a dex save. I'm not rolling to hit.
Correct.
So, like, does he have advantage on saving on it?
No.
Like, because it's 5 foot.
So,
No.
Okay. No. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll Sacred Flame him then. Hopefully.
Okay.
Maybe.
Uh,
I mean, they're rolling so well, I'm sure he's going to save.
I mean, to be fair, you've rolled well on saves so far. It's just everything else.
Every time. And then my spiritual weapon will attack this one.
Okay.
I don't know. Does it get advantage?
Doesn't matter.
It's a no. I suppose not. I guess.
Just roll the damage.
Come on. It's not doing it again. It's doing that thing where it's not doing it. Hang on. I'll roll from the page.
Cool. Done?
Yes, I guess so.
And to answer your question, no, it doesn't get advantage.
It doesn't get advantage. Okay.
Cool. Swarm of insects. Not so good at biting you. High or low?
Should we go high this time?
Yeah, fuck it.
High.
Cool.
Motherfucker.
4 kobolds. So the one that's in front of Ethicus is completely unaware of what's going on behind. And is just going to keep trying to stab Ethicus. So I'm going to do that first. Stabs you for 6.
Isn't that very nice?
These 3... Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
You're all dead, Dave.
No, Dave. Everybody's
They just
dead,
drop to their
Dave.
knees and they grovel before Artem.
Who's standing next to a giant finger paint symbol of the sun.
Sandfire.
I like C-3PO in Return of the Jedi.
I want to go here. Leads off. Names. Come on, names. Of Atricus.
Just what? Make an attack.
I'm really sorry if I hate you, Atricus.
What? No.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, they're all up in Athricus's gear. Just can't do nothing.
There are snacks for later.
That's you.
Yep, that's my son.
Oh yeah, you're dead. Go away. Yep, you're dead too. Go away. All right, Z.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw an arrow and hold it in my bow. But what I'm doing is I'm holding the action to shoot one if their grovel is like a cover and they try and attack Artem, or if Artem does just choose to attack them, I will then loose my bow. But that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Artem.
Yeah, so these three here are groveling, I presume.
Yep.
Is it these three or is it this one as well?
Yep. No, that one doesn't realize what's
Doesn't
going on
notice.
back here.
I will say, we had no wish to kill you. Flee. And I'll see what happens.
I'm going to call back to Artem. Oh, I wanted to be their parents now. I am only joking. I didn't, guys.
Okay. All right. You gonna hold an action or anything?
Yeah, like I mean, if they come and try and fight me, like I'll fight back. But yeah, I'll hold an attack action if they fight me.
Okay.
If they flee, I'll let them go.
Okay. Cool. Athricus.
You are starting to really annoy me. I bring. You're gonna have to move it for me. My spiritual weapon. I'm assuming it can move to there.
Yeah.
Because that's 20 foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's gonna smack him on the back of the head.
All right. Cool. Smack him on the back of the head.
Or do I?
Barely.
Oh, did it work?
Just
Yeah.
about.
Oh wow. Jesus, her whole 6 damage.
He's a freaking kobold. That's a lot of damage.
Cool. Nice. And then I sort of step away from the bloody the centipedes. Take my attack of opportunity, I'm assuming. Or actually, because I haven't used my action, because that was my bonus action. So can I use an action just to disengage?
Sure.
Cool. And I sort of like, I'm going to shake them off as sort of like my disengage action, sort of like, get off me, you spiny little bastards. And then
Okay.
I sort of walk around to here with my thing to let them in. And I'm looking at the kobolds. I'm like proper giving them the stink eye.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Cool.
I can't believe you've done this.
So their food source gone. The swarm is going to dissipate. Kobold time comes. They will get up and attempt to run. But Sandfire's in the way.
I'll let him go past if I can.
Yeah, you can let him go past if you want. Z?
Yeah, I'll let it go past, of course.
Cool. We're out of this combat then. We can get off of this horrible map.
I'm not a monster, I just tried to take one as hostage.
It would seem that kobolds do not hold each other in high regard. We know not now for next time.
It would have worth a try.
I'm angry with them.
With the kobolds or me?
No, them
The kobolds are the bugs.
and the bugs. I
Okay.
bite a dead one that
So,
Protein.
what y'all doing?
everyone's looking a little bit hurt, except maybe Z.
I'm literally missing 6 points.
How are you?
Yeah.
Well, I can do prayer of healing. Because I
How
know
long
that
would you say that this whole debacle in the market hall has taken if it's taken us 2 hours to get here?
So it took y'all 2 hours to get there. It took about 5 minutes for y'all to find enough traps to make the kobold run, and then y'all got down here. It took y'all about like a minute to follow him, and then the combat took all of like 24
30
seconds.
or whatever, yeah. So we've still got like 3/4 of our day effectively.
Yeah.
so we'll leave
Um,
it now.
I'd maybe suggest you conserve your spells in case we need them for later. We can always take a break for lunch.
Okay. Do that.
And then I will kind of like gesture to Z and just be like, treasure.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna just go and dive through the treasure pile and look at the tapestry and basically try and find anything of high monetary value or significant historical value.
So Kakarol has the tapestry. It's a torn tapestry. It's it was once a nice-ish tapestry. It's of a macaw. It's decorated with garnet beads. You
Meadow would have loved that. by the way.
figure those beads, I mean, maybe with the tapestry, maybe not. Maybe it's just the beads. Not entirely sure, but his cloak would value around 75 gold.
Mm-hmm.
The hoard is massive
Yep.
for a kobold. It contains
5 copper pieces.
30 gold,
Oh wow.
250 silver,
Not bad.
1800 copper,
Fucking hell.
a colored glass statuette of a dragonfly, which you appraise to be about 25 gold,
It's so pretty.
4 bloodstones, which you appraise to be 50 GP each, and a potion of some kind.
Can I do an arcana check? Like, just, wave it around in my hand, take a look. Maybe I've seen something like this before, maybe I haven't.
Sure.
Cool. 25.
This is a potion of greater healing.
Nice.
Ooh, spicy.
Cool.
Hey, it's red and it's sparkly. Who would have thought it?
Dead giveaway. The more glitter in the potion of healing, the bigger the potion of healing.
I am uninterested in the silver or the copper, in the sense that it's a lot of dead weight. But I'm happy to split the 30 GP between the 5 of us, which is what, 6 each. It's not. It's not
To be
huge,
fair,
but
the
it's better than nothing.
the silver is only 50 silver each. It's not much.
Okay, I will happily take 50 silver each then. Maybe 6 gold and 50 silver.
Yeah, we'll leave the copper. I think the copper is a lot of dead weight.
And I will take quite literally everything else.
6 was it 6?
And the kitchen sink.
6 gold, 50 silver was that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Make sure y'all take note of those exact numbers so y'all can give them to Rob as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I had
Yeah.
5 gold pieces when I started the session. You don't get a lot as an acolyte, so.
So, Yes, for the internet who may or may not be aware, the reason they are leaving the copper is because coin weight's a bitch.
It's fucking dumb.
Coin weight sucks. Well, there's not a bank around here. The bank had closed down, probably.
Well, I mean,
Only-
there's a
it's
bank
only
in Port
branch-
Nyanzaru, but it
Yeah,
only
the
takes like
branch is
2
Port
months to get there.
Nyanzaru. Yeah.
I'd absolutely love it if there was one operating shop left in the entirety
bank.
of this goddamn place. And it was the
They
bank.
just sell boats. It's really weird.
It's just that guy from
So
Resident
fun.
Evil 4 with his suitcase.
Come,
like,
see my wares.
that's
So,
the guy. Neve knows.
yeah.
I love that game.
I mean, like, maybe Athricus can hit up Acerec in her dreams and see if it...
Yeah, that's
No.
alright. Hook me up, yo.
Go away, you
Barbara's got a
horrible
very good
skeletal
point.
man.
Coppers make great uses for catapults, though.
I mean, for sure, but none of us are arcane casters, really.
Okay,
Not in that sense.
so... There's not a whole lot else to do with this building.
I'd stare at my
What do y'all
spiritual
wanna do?
weapon for a little bit and just kind of.
It's the only
disappears.
sun you're going to see.
Yeah, I know, and it glows a little, so I'm like just holding it, like, and then it disappears. And I go, let's go outside.
Yeah, head back out. Kirk's got a smug look on his face,
I
something
know.
bad's about to happen.
Motherfucker. Should have done that prayer here, like.
Been here before. Been there, seen that.
I didn't know I had a smug look on my face. I apologize.
Lies.
You gotta,
I
yeah,
thought
I
you
bet
said
you're,
anything
I bet you're
show.
crap at poker. Is all I'm gonna say.
Am I? Or am I really good at it? Okay, cool. Where are y'all heading? Or are y'all just gonna chill out and wait out the rain?
Oh,
I mean, you still got hours left of this day, but
yeah.
this place is mostly secure, right? Y'all definitely found all the traps.
I want to walk all the way down its length. We didn't get very far down its length. I do want to walk all the way down it, and just we're hyper alert for traps. We're checking every nook and cranny for traps, kind of
Cool.
vibes.
And kobold.
So, taking enough time, you will find the traps. They're easy enough to disarm. There's like 3 more traps, like if y'all had come in the building from the other direction.
Mhm.
There's 3 on each end.
Great.
So the only thing in this building was the kobold nest sort of thing.
Right. Let's step out. Or do we
Uh,
want to wait the rain out?
Don't know what you want to do. I am happy to wait out the rain.
So am I.
Like to sit and just. Things will be much better to see, providing it isn't the same tomorrow.
We have
Oh.
been.
Oh, I forgot to recover my arrows. One moment, I'll be right back.
No, we go with you. We don't go out and fight.
Is that dinosaur following us?
Is it dinosaur?
I've recovered half my arrows.
Cool.
We could rest here for a while and see if the weather improves. We have been in this jungle a long time. We know that some days it will rain for days at a time. If we were to stop every time it were to rain, we
We
would
would get
still be
anywhere.
in Port Nyanzaru.
That is better.
I mean,
Well,
I wish.
no, I don't. Don't like that place.
Well,
don't
tell
think I
you
would
what.
yet.
While y'all figure out what to do about the rain, how about we go take a break?
Yeah.
Do some of that hydrating that I didn't see until... I'm sorry, Stab. Here, let me watch.
I slept. I slept when Stab did it.
I got my Dr. Pepper.
There we go. Take care of that hydrate. Now I'm going to go dehydrate.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I plan on killing them when we come back. I mean, watching more of my monsters die. Bye.
Kobolds were a ruse.
Hey! We're back. We're alive. Kobolds are dying. Treasure's looted. Coin weight's a bitch. So you leave the copper behind.
I'm pretty sure there's a fucking dinosaur in this city.
What? A dinosaur? In this city?
In this
What gave you that idea? I mean, not anything like that, right?
funny like that
Cool.
happening.
Right. So, you've all decided to take a short rest here in this building, which is mostly free of the heavy rain. Not completely, because it is a ruin, so there's a drip, drip, drip. There's, brush and all that, but y'all clear out a little spot and take a moment to get your breath and feel a bit recovered. Go ahead and take your stupid short rest.
Hell yeah.
So angry. Okay. I will likely.
Everyone gains a bonus. Hang on.
That was Song of Rest.
I've got Song of Rest. I
They don't know yet.
What are you singing? Dance them.
Stop it. I knew you were gonna do it.
Everyone else gains a bonus 2.
Cool.
Ooh, a bonus.
I don't need to regain any hit points right now.
Let's
Well,
just
I
use our
suppose
old
actually-
Thank goodness. I am considering myself lucky on that. I am not bragging. Specifically
I
giving
get?
that
Okay.
information to Kirk.
Yeah, I'm back at full, so 6 plus 2 puts me back at full.
AB basically at full.
I'm also at full.
So, y'all are basically back at full with hardly any resources missing.
Yeah, I've used my Harness Divine Power thing to regain the level 2 spell slot that I wasted.
So, the only resource missing is one channel divinity.
Yeah, which
And
I get
like
back after
3
sort of.
arrows, Kirk.
Oh, who freaking who? Cool.
Lol.
So an hour passes. You've still got plenty of time left in this miserable, rainy day.
Yucky.
Beautiful, beautiful Chilton weather.
Our plan is, I think, to get over to this stadium ass looking thing, but go through this set of buildings here, and not that we want to like meticulously explore every single one, but just take a look at what they are. And Z has her cartography kit
So,
out, kind of trying to not get wet. She's just trying to note down distances to things so that she can make a nice map of Omu.
all right. Well, let me say that this gray road thing here
Yeah.
is actually 5 foot above the ground.
Oh, fuck yeah. Cool.
As you can see, there are a set of stairs coming down on the west side of it. Unfortunately, apparently, the east side of the city doesn't need to travel outside of the east side of the city because they didn't put any stairs. But I think that's
Slum.
kind of I think that's kind of dumb. And as you can see, everywhere else on the map, there are stairs on both sides. So there's a set of stairs right outside of this building that will let you get up onto the road. Which the roads here only travel north and south, apparently. There are no crossroads. At least not elevated ones. So maybe the city was sectioned.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I think it's like a poor ward or something, maybe. Or like maybe it was like when it started flooding and that they built these as flood ramparts. Maybe.
Maybe.
Or
Marry me.
perhaps it is respect to Ubtao to not create a city that is a maze in and of itself.
Maybe.
Hmm. Cool. So you come out of the building, and y'all are heading up over the stone.
Whee! Like that.
So,
Amazing.
so it takes you about 45 minutes to get over the wall road thing, and oh my god, stop.
It's gonna be like 1,000 feet. Sorry, I was doing the maths. Sorry.
Just doing a single maths.
Rocks,
Just one whole math.
fall, Z dies. I understand. I get it.
No,
I empathize.
no.
Okay,
It's meteor swarm. Oh no.
so you're going to ignore this large building here, and go through the little suburb district here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the plan is that we will come back down that way eventually, but we didn't want to go south to go north again.
So are you like going like building by building to map it, or just traveling through this?
I think we were just gonna poke our heads into the fancier build. So this one's got like a dome or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like anything that's like particularly of note, stick our heads in it, and then if it's just a house, maybe not.
Okay. All right, so we're sticking heads into buildings. Cool. All right, so we'll start off by saying 45 minutes to get over here. So now you're 3 hours and 45 minutes into a day. There's a courtyard there. It's a walled courtyard, so no door. That brings y'all up to here. We'll say that's another 20 minutes. So we're sticking our head into that building there. I need to grab a thing. That's a huge map. I need it reachable. Okay. So, who's the one sticking their head into the building?
I can be. Patrika's sort of
So,
sticking her head in.
like, the group's gonna pass it by and the person in the back's gonna stick their head in?
I just thought we all would be. Like, I don't know.
So are y'all like stepping into the building or just poking your heads in? Like, I'm trying to gauge what's going on here.
It's like a step in, a oh, cool, this just looks like a generic house, fine. And then a step in and, oh, this looks like an astronomy lab. Shall we go look at the roof?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I thought that was kind of
So
the vibe.
the whole group.
Okay.
I will just say
Cool.
the whole group.
Perception checks.
Nice.
Disadvantage, straight,
Just straight roll. It's fine.
because we're in a building.
Mhm.
23.
Okay. So, as you step in, the place is overruined. The roof is collapsed. This building had a second floor, but there's a set. You can see like where steps were, but some of them are crumbled away. But there's like a stone balcony where you can see there was like a second floor, but all the wood that would have been there has been rotted and collapsed, and the building's full of rubble. But all of you notice, except for Z, that's going to become a very
Shocking.
common statement, are going to notice 4 creatures huddled in a back corner of this building. Now, just going to go ahead and y'all have all seen him before, I'm sure. Maybe not. I don't know that B was here with us when that happened. So let me go ahead and pull out the artwork. Just cause I want y'all to know for sure. what it is. Y'all see huddling back in the corner.
Hey!
What the bloody hell is that?
They're Meadows' little mushroom pals.
Ah, they're mushroom people.
Yeah, they're like very territorial, like
Ah,
kind of angry little things. They're cute though. I like them.
mushroom kobolds.
So-
Gotcha.
There are 4 of those kind of huddling in the back of the building.
Do they have that little hound thing with them, or
No.
is it just the veggie
It's
pygmies?
just the veggie pygmies.
Oh, there's the mushroom people. Do we want to disturb them?
I don't know. Do they hold treasure?
Do
What
they
would
ho-
what would
is-
well? I'm guessing with that question, Z probably doesn't know. What would like the general party know about them? Like Z is Chilton, so I don't know whether.
Roll nature checks.
Sure thing. I had a 0 to this.
nature?
9.
Hell. I mean, it makes
18.
sense. I don't know because I've said I'm from the city, but I do have a +4 to this, and I rolled a fucking 1.
For some
Turns out-
reason.
Me and Pathrikas don't know shit.
Lizard. It turns out the law bard though might have an idea.
Sandfire, you know that these things are not native to this world. You know that they can be territorial. That they have sometimes been known to be aggressive. But
Not known for hoarding treasure.
no.
I'm gonna
Uh,
start pushing everyone back out of the rooms. Go, just
Oh,
Okay.
leave them be.
okay.
They are of no historical interest for us.
I give them a little nod.
Okay.
Cool. So where are we going to next? So this is like you either have to go south of this building or north of it because it's a building between 2 courtyards.
Yeah, so we're in this one that I've put an orange dot on. Right?
Y'all are at the door of it right here, where the party
Here.
token is.
This is where I've taken us.
You're gonna go through the building,
Yeah.
so you're gonna pass by the veggie pygmies.
Wait, what? Oh,
Well,
sorry.
it's-
This-
So,
You
I
are at
guess-
the door to this building here, where the party token
yeah,
is.
yeah,
You have to either go
yeah,
north
yeah.
around it or south
I
around
got
it.
you.
Let's
I
go
got
north
you.
around it because that's the shortest path, like
Okay,
to the
okay.
building.
Okay.
If you want to
Wait,
get to
no,
the one
I
with
wanna,
the dome
I wanna,
roof.
I wanna go left.
Okay, go left then.
We go left.
We're following you. You're the city expert, so
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
So
go
we're going
left.
south and then going back up. All right. So there's this building here that has a walled courtyard and an open gate into a building, probably residential. Do you want to go inside the courtyard to look inside the building?
No, if you said it's probably residential, I'm not interested.
Okay. So
Here. And
Alright.
then potentially that way, if this doesn't look like anything, this one with a nice dome.
so this building here. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You take a peek inside of this building, and there appears to be a more abundant selection of wildlife, and like not wildlife, but like fauna in here. Almost like this might have been once a nature garden type of place, and when the city fell, the gathered plants just kind of took over.
Cool. I will note that down, but then I guess we go back on ourselves again and we go this way. We like this.
Okay, cool.
And then we would probably go like that.
All right.
If able to.
So that puts you passing by a courtyard that's attached to the big flower building. And then that puts you coming around the back of and alongside another building.
Just out of interest, Kurt, because
Yeah.
this is walled, how high is this wall?
15 feet.
So, like, as we kind of go past it, I will use my climb speed to literally just like scale and just like peek my head over and see what, just to see what I can see.
Same thing. It's
like
trees and everything.
flowers
Like
and
yeah,
stuff.
like
Cool.
it's
That's fine.
it's kind of like imagine the botanical gardens
Yeah.
if people quit being there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to have I just wanted to definitely take a peek because.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yep. Cool.
So we found a meadow house with mushroom people in, and then a fern house with flowers in, and just saying.
Just wait till you find the next spot
Granny's house has got a bear in it.
It's got undead in it.
Granny's house has a bear in it.
Granny's house has a bear in it.
So this other little
Little bear.
building, it looks like a supply hut. It was like it's nondescript. Like it could be residential, it could be warehouse. You're not sure.
I would like to look in because I have expendable resources, and basically, guys, if I can pick up arrows here, if we could pick up like daggers, do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
we're not going to be near a shop for a very long time.
Cool. So you stick your head in. Roll a perception check. Anybody
Okay.
can roll. That's fine.
Let's see me get
Because
this.
you've
nat
all said
20
that you're all kind
finally.
of sticking in.
So we all roll, yeah.
22.
What the fuck is that? Like, seriously, I've not rolled above a 10 on a single perception check
Oh,
all
no.
game.
You're really, really leaning into this character thing of just being totally fucking oblivious.
I like that she's
Amazing.
she's short-sighted and doesn't have eyeglasses.
Okay.
That's it. That's the problem.
So it's fine. I want you to roll a d6.
Ooh.
Go on, Prue, you can roll that.
Do
Okay.
it.
I realised I said short-sighted. She's probably actually long-sighted for her arrows, and then anything
Yeah, yeah.
within anything closer than 100 feet, she's like, I've no idea. No fucking clue.
That's why she has sharpshooter, because she can only shoot at 400 feet.
So you're all looking around, and you, Z, are distracted by like the carving on, like, as you enter this door frame. Like the door frame itself is carved in this there are these 9 figures carved into this door frame. And I'm gonna describe those to you in a bit.
Okay.
And
cool,
while you're
yeah.
looking at those, the rest of you look in and realize that if Z wasn't distracted by this door frame, this would probably be the stuff she's kind of looking for. Because, like, one of you will notice this nice piece of painted pottery with, like, ancient Chultan designs painted onto it.
Literally.
Another one of you will spot a jade ring sitting on the rotted remnants of a table. One of you will notice a crystal vase set back in the corner of the room, partially obscured by some brush. And as a group, you will, one of you, I don't know, somebody, y'all will notice a set of 2 figures that are wooden with silver inlay in it. And when I describe the door frame to Z here, when y'all compare, those two figures will be two of the figures that are carved into this door frame. So, the description of the 9 figures carved into this door frame. One is a small bear-like creature with sharp claws.
Hey, I told you it was Granny's house.
Hey, it's Granny's house.
It is chasing after a rabbit with a spiraled horn rising from the center of its forehead. Then it moves up, and there is like this jungle cat with 6 serpents rising from its back, chasing after a frog carrying a spear.
Is that like a displacer beast or something?
Yeah.
Then there is a tall bird with wings outstretched, flying away from a large frog with 8 tentacles.
Oh no, that's bad.
That sounds fucking horrible.
I think Josh knows what that is.
Then you will see a
Jesus, make
shadowy monkey with a wicked grin, and it will be let's see. It will be attempting to beat at a serpent. And finally, you will see a snail with rays, which you can only assume are like rays of light emanating from its shell.
Yeah.
And those are the figures you see in the doorway.
What was the displacer beast chasing?
A frog with a spear.
A frog with a spear.
So a grung.
Maybe a bullywug, who knows?
Maybe a
Probably
bullywug.
probably not here, but we shouldn't metagame too much if we can help it anyway.
So I will say that the little statuettes, one is of the sharp bear with claws, which y'all have encountered before.
Yeah, I figured that was what that was.
And the other is obviously a grung.
The drop bear.
The Zorbo. Yeah.
The thing that where we got the ruby and the
wicked
platinum
koala.
rings.
The little Ewok
The
fox.
exploding koalas. Yeah.
Yeah.
The koalas of armor deterioration.
I don't know why I think they're exploding. Is that because someone cast fireball on them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone.
Neve.
Each of the 4 artwork objects that you have found are worth 25 gold piece each for when Z looks at them.
We'll let her sort of look at the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a
And then-
rubbing of the door,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be like such a long time. I'm gonna be there for ages, just working away.
I
think
think
we're
like
all,
Artem,
watching her.
Artem probably stands kind of in the doorway and takes in what he sees, and then we'll just kind of be like gently nudging Z every now and then, just being like
Don't bother
Z,
me. Don't
Z,
bother me.
Z,
Don't bother me.
Z.
Stop bothering me.
Look,
Stop.
look. And then I will like.
Fine.
I cast light.
Hey, look, Z, there are art objects in this room.
Oh, and I dropped my little whatever I was drawing with.
There we go.
That took so
thing.
long.
And I like, we'll talk to
Can I see if I can
about-
like catch the paper and pen as it falls?
I'm sure. Roll a dex check. You can either do sleight of hand or.
Yeah, sure. We'll do sleight of hand because that's much better. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just like
no
as you
problem.
drop your quill and paper, I'm just like, stop that getting wet. She will be very upset.
Sandfire. I start burbling archaeology words at Samfire and getting all analytical and quick, describing these things, but Prudence doesn't know how to do that.
Samfire's just gonna go. I sell stuff that we find. Doesn't mean I know what the stuff we find is. We've discussed this.
Yes. Oh, I wish you would read.
I just sell the shiny things. You know
Wish
this.
you would read a book. Oh my god.
If you wore glasses, but
Wicked.
what I really want.
Gentleman. Oh my god. Let's get fucked.
So, as y'all are exploring / ransacking this place, passive perception higher than crap.
I mean, mine's higher than crap.
I lost my sheet. Okay, I closed the sheet by accident. I'm not having a good DM day today, y'all.
That's alright, I never have a good damn day.
I'm normally so better at this. Higher than 14.
Yo.
So, is it 14 or higher? Or just
Yes,
higher?
14 or higher. So, as y'all are like letting Z do her thing, and all this, and y'all are kind of doing that whole, she's archaeologying. Y'all will see 2 veggie pygmies riding on the back of their thornies, passing by the door. Obviously heading towards where y'all came from.
Well, I'm in the door, so I would like, if I have chance, I would just like to be like, shh, and then like,
Yeah, to
just be
make
like,
ourselves
shh,
quiet.
hide. And then yeah.
Alright, y'all can roll stealth checks with advantage, unless you have disadvantage, and then straight roll.
I think the 29 will probably do it. No, the 31 will do it.
Whoa! Our first nat 20. Legit.
I'm in Barovia, guys.
Wow. Maybe you can see.
Elfed into another campaign setting.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
See sneak there.
Well, if y'all aren't going to attack, they walk by, because they don't see y'all.
I have to like go. I just like stand in a corner and just close my eyes because I have cat's eyes, so they like reflect the light.
Yeah,
So otherwise,
yeah.
all you see is just 2 glowing yellow eyes in the corner.
I think
Well-
every time Ethricus goes to stealth, she just clicks and her light goes off on her shield.
So, like, the reason I give y'all advantage on the stealth check is because I don't want to roll perception for them, and they would have disadvantage on perception, so I just gave y'all advantage on the stealth roll.
Yeah, seems fair.
So, yeah, they don't notice y'all. They walk on by.
Walk on
So,
by to the other side.
Y'all are now at this point where y'all are ready to cross over this other road. This trek between the 2 roads has taken y'all about 3 hours. So now you're like 6.5 hours into the day, just so you're aware. All right. So we head into the big building, or
Big building.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll even get there, honestly, but if we can get into like this big patch of like open land or whatever, maybe we can find
Yeah.
somewhere to camp.
Well, I'm assuming once we get to there, we can have a little bit of a lookout over what's going on up there, and then make a decision whether or not we're gonna.
so once you get up onto this road, the building is somewhat obvious in its nature. A ruined amphitheater looms over the surrounding buildings. Vines cling to its steps. And that's all I'm going to read out of the gray text because y'all aren't close enough to get any more.
Okay.
Fair.
So it's up to y'all whether or not y'all want to head that way or...
It's Do we want to go there now?
Well, I'd rather camp with some brush than I would sat here on the open stone with those things wandering around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go down. Shall we get a bit closer and check this place out before it starts going to get dark?
Everybody roll a perception check.
Disadvantage because we're outside?
Mm-hmm.
Good work.
Look, all I'm saying is if I'm going to be a stickler about one thing, I need to be
Yeah.
a stickler about the rest. So...
No, I think that's fair.
That's fair. 18.
Well, an 8.
14.
12.
So...
Threekus gets an 18, though. It's not
I
bad.
do get an 18, yeah.
Threekus. 18. Cool. Hey, Threekus. You hate this place.
I hate this place.
And this place has been one bad damn thing after another. And soon, even though the sun isn't actually out, the light is going away. And that is not a happy place. And so the paranoia is kicking into overdrive. The worry. And you are looking around like you're starving for salvation. And you're looking around, and you stop and think and look back over the place you just looked, and you blink because you can't possibly be seeing what it is you think you're seeing.
Okay.
Hold on, just
no.
It's a motherfucking T-Rex,
just
yeah?
give me a minute.
Don't like it.
So for that, Rasarak's out for a walk.
No.
No, he's just out.
Just going for a stroll.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
As soon as we got onto this road, all I was thinking is Athrekus is looking down this road, thinking back into that dream she had of Athrex just walking down the street. And I'm thinking, yeah.
To be fair, it's more like da 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 da.
Grew up on the street,
So-
Sesame Street.
Shout out to my boy Big Bird.
B, if you look in your handouts, there should be a new handout for you.
Bruh. Oh no. Hang on. I've got loads of stuff. I'm not seeing anything new particularly. There's loads of stuff though.
So it should be in player handouts I think it's named NPCs.
Okay, playing handouts. Can you whisper me the title of the...
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Fuck off.
Hold
I've
on.
never
Can you see the map? Are you looking at the map?
Yeah.
I'm about to ping where you see this.
Okay.
Oh, let me put back onto the object layer so you can actually see the ping.
It's gonna be like literally. I was about to say. I was expecting the ping to be like there,
Where was-
just like 3
Wait.
feet from us.
I must have missed the ping. Hang on.
The ping. You need to zoom quite a way out.
I'm out. We're down there, really?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Okay, so I think a 3 because is it moving
Yes.
towards
Towards
us?
you.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so a 3 because like can't even say anything. She's so scared. She grabs Artem's arm and just sort of like
What?
digs her fucking
What?
nails in, and she's like, and she points out along the way down this way.
Okay. I like squint into the distance.
Blabbering.
Do I see anything?
Just give me a moment. I'm now going to show this handout to all of you.
I was gonna
Okay.
say you might as well.
I'm just
now we're all
gonna
looking.
just let me remove it from gesturing so that I can share it with all of you.
To everybody.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Succabliet! Run! King of Feathers. What a great name.
So,
Yeah.
yes, large T-Rex covered in feathers.
Covered in feathers. Mid evolution, you know.
Is trotting down this roadway like he owns the place.
He probably does.
He fucking
can have it.
does. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Running.
Where?
Run.
Do we want to go into the stadium or back into the?
There's a lot of
supplies?
greenery down here. I say we go and lose ourselves in this greenery down here.
Isn't their vision based on movement? Sorry, Karen.
Velociraptors in the kitchen, yeah.
What are we doing?
Running to
Leaving.
where Figgy said. Go
So y'all
down
are going
here.
run into the shrubbery and try to hide?
Like, I think his idea would probably be go back into like these places, to be honest, but like run.
To be fair, I think there's no thinking. I think if the initial reaction is run, you probably run the direction you're already headed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
Unless, of course, you're heading
No,
towards it.
I would only go wherever everybody else is going, and if Z has kind of like gone into the shrubs, that's where the
Yeah.
freak is.
So we're
gonna
going
go.
hide in these shrubs here?
Yeah, go into the underbrush, see if
Cool.
we can hide.
Everybody roll stealth check.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. 23.
24.
Rip.
I'm furious with myself.
Okay.
Well,
Eric has
So-
such a good dexterity. Are you fucking kidding?
Let me do a thing.
Oh, buddy.
the fact that it's not just a T-Rex, it's a named T-Rex means that we are in for a bad time.
Is it even a T-Rex? Was it
Yeah,
like
he
an
said a
arse-
giant
oh,
T-Rex with
T-Rex.
feathers on its back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. What?
Is that to scale?
That is a
What?
large-sized creature. It's not to scale to this map.
I was about to say, holy fuck.
Yeah, like there's no point running from
Like
this. Just
if I
walk
move this
up.
to a battle map, it'll be to scale.
Yeah, I know what you
But-
mean.
I mean,
200-foot
Don't be doing
fucking
that to
monster.
me. Mark.
so y'all are hiding in these shrubs. So let's move the party token to these shrubs. We are definitely hidden.
To be fair, I don't think we're all hidden like immediately within like 10 feet of each other, though.
It's fine. It's
I'm just saying that
fine.
if it wants to eat Z, then it's not going to eat all of us. Is all I'm saying.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying
yeah.
it's moving forward
This is so
and
sick.
coming closer and closer.
I don't like
Okay.
The ground is thundering.
look.
The
If the ground
rain-
is thundering, I'm going to cast prestidigitation around us to make it smell like mud and soil and dirt. Like we don't smell like living things.
Okay. He lets out a roar.
I can't wake up. Okay, fine. I thought I could get away with casting
Just-
prestidigitation. I might be
Hey,
wrong, guys. I'm so
He's-
sorry. I'm so
he's
sorry.
still not even right up to you. He's still coming down the walkway. He lets out a roar as he's
Okay.
walking up this way. The
Okay, I'm scared.
ambient noise around you dies.
Yeah, no shit.
The only thing making a sound is the pitter of rain falling around you on the vegetation and mud, and his boom, 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 pounding into the ground as he steps closer and closer to you.
Put my hand like round my neck and grab my holy symbol, and just like start like silently praying to Helm for protection.
I'm just sat there just thinking, you know, that amphitheater probably makes a really nice nest for a T-Rex.
So, I'm at a dilemma. Because half of you, good. Half of you, not good. So, choose one person to roll a d20.
Brr.
And I'm going to roll a d20 for him.
Mm.
And that will
Here's-
determine whether or not y'all are noticed.
Right, here's my thing. Prue, you have rolled horribly all night. No question.
Oh, don't make it be me. Don't
At
make
some
me...
point,
No,
the
guys,
dice
sorry.
has to land on a number higher than 10.
He's going by statistics. Don't let him do this to you.
All I'm
Look,
saying.
I got the lowest stealth, so I will happily roll this. I will, but I want full consent from the group before I roll it.
And we can't blame you for your die.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Again.
swear this oath. I swear this oath. We will not blame you if we die from this thing.
We'll blame Kirk fully this time.
Yeah, it's.
This will be a TPK.
We love you, Prue. Do the thing.
When Rob's back, it'll be fine. Okay, right. 1d20, let's go.
It's gonna be one tabaxi versus a giant T-Rex.
No.
So,
That was not apparently not the time that the D20 was
Are-
going to come up.
are we ready?
Please roll one.
Please roll in that
I
one,
won't put it to the table.
motherfucker.
I know.
I mean, it's still a one. It's double
ones.
ones, but it's still a one.
Oh.
Helm, listen to your praise too hard there, Josh.
So-
my life.
You fucking
As Neve so accurately speculated, amphitheater is a really great nest for a giant T-Rex. The T-Rex steps closer.
Mm.
You can see the toenails. You can see the individual scales as his foot sinks into the mud not 10 feet from you. And he starts swiveling around as he stops. Everybody roll me a d10. You want to be low.
No.
Cool.
Oh.
Wow.
So me and a 3. That's so funny because
like Artem is like trying to hold Athricus and keep Athricus settled down when a large bit of saliva drips down and drops on the pair of them. Guys, we're going into combat with the King of Feathers next week when Rob's back, because I ain't doing this shit to y'all now.
Don't do it, man.
Oh my god, I'm so
Oh my God.
excited.
all I'm saying is
I have so much anxiety.
I mean, I didn't even get to the nightmare tonight.
Disengage it. Can we
Praise
outrun?
be.
We can't outrun this thing. We fully can't.
I'm not going to talk with y'all about it.
Yeah.
We're straight up. I'm ending the session right here. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves if you want after we're done with this. We're going to do outros because I will not discuss anything about this until next week when we have Rob back and we roll into combat.
We're boned.
So,
Oh, dear.
yeah,
So that's the thing.
that's a thing.
Why is it that Athricus always spots these horrific things?
You're our guide, you know? It's kind of good
I
that
don't
you
like it.
Oh, so that was unexpected. Unexpected, honestly unexpected. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, really.
Wow.
God, I'm sweating.
We'll deal with it after next week. So, first off, who wants to be the one to tell them, Rob, what y'all are fighting when y'all give him his 5 gold or 6 gold and 50 silver?
Responsibility, guys. This is all on me.
Yep.
Once again.
I mean, we don't know what happens, right? We know that there's some anticipation coming, but if I wanted to TPK y'all, we'd be going into this fight now. I want to give y'all a fighting chance, which is why we're waiting for Rob to get back, because I'm not rolling his character into that combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's do some outros. And so I have a question that I want you to answer when it's your turn. What's more terrifying, Zalcore or the King of Feathers? And let's start with Josh.
Cool. Yeah, I had a good session. Thank you for thank you for running it, Kirk. In answer to your question, I think Zalcore is more frightening than this guy because Zalcore, from what you told us after we were done there, it is an unwinnable scenario. If we roll well, potentially this thing is probably just a big bag of hit points and a lot of damage. It is, if we roll okay, we could potentially kill it, and it's not gonna like get fucking retribution on every single hit as well, which is something that Zalcore did. So I think Zalcore is probably more scary than this guy, but this guy is certainly a bad time. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Singing Out with Josh. I've started streaming again. I've started getting okay at it again. We're sometimes playing Kingdom Hearts. We're sometimes playing Rainbow Six. And you can find me and Rob on our podcast, the Undead Gaming Cast, as well, where we talk about video games, the industry stuff, and all things.
Cool.
That's me.
All right. Neve.
Much similar to Josh, like I think Zalcore is more frightening purely because she can look at you and kill you, whereas you have a chance that the dinosaur's going to roll low and won't eat you in one. Whereas Zalcore can just try to like, yeah, you're dead. Sorry. Like at a fucking distance as well. You can't find me anywhere apart from the Discord, where I'm usually wondering about posting really crap D&D memes. because I don't exist anywhere else really, I'm going to plug something which isn't good news, but is just different. Is that at the moment there is the Lyriad meteor showers. They are taking place over the next week or so. The best time to see them is the night of the 21st, early morning 22nd of April, which is bright, fast meteors with trains associated with the comet Thatcher, apparently. So if you want to go do some stargazing, if you possibly can over the next week or so. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. B.
Yeah. I'm gesturing on the Discord, and that's pretty much the only place you're going to find me, except from here on Fridays. As for what's scarier, Zalcor or the King of Feathers, I'd say right now, fucking King of Feathers, yo. It's like, it's big, it's scary, it just slobbered over me. It's definitely going to eat me. So right now, the T-Rex, though the Zalcor has the kind of psychological horror aspect of being fully in my dreams, and I can't escape that. So yeah, situational. Right now, King of Feathers.
Fair. And Prue.
Hello, I'm Prue. I'm way more terrified of the King of Feathers. And the reason why, partly that your description was fucking dope. That was very, very, very good DMing. But also that, right, if in my bedroom right now, oh, you can't see, but I'm not actually at this temple. There was a Medusa who had a grudge, or a giant T-Rex, I'd literally roll my eyes at Medusa and be like, fine, fuck it, turn me to stone, don't care. The T-Rex, I would cry and wet myself. So I'm voting King of Feathers on this one, personally. And yeah, if you want to find me doing other stuff on the internet, I'm Proopy Pants everywhere online. I do a lot of streaming over with Chasing Tails RPG. We've got a really cool special show tomorrow. I'm not in it, but I'll plug it because the people in it are well nice. We've got TJ Storm, who does the mocap for like Godzilla and Deadpool and shit on our stream. And Alicia Marie Body and the Hope Lavelle, who you might know from Cosplay Spheres or D&D Spheres. Alongside, some of our regulars and our lovely friends of the stream, Coggy Merch. So, come along to that. We've got a special event. It's cool. That's not tomorrow. It's on Sunday. I apologize. I thought it was Saturday for a moment. It's on Sunday. But also, a really big important thing coming up in 2 weeks' time. We have a charity weekend called Roll for Good that Josh is an organizer for, that Neve makes graphics for, that I am a producer and GM for. I'll be running Honey Heist. And it'd be really cool if you could come to that. That's the one I want to plug last, because it's the one that, if you take anything away from my plugging, please go follow Roll for Good on Twitch and on Twitter and come help play TTRPGs for like a worthy cause. The worthy cause in this case is Mind, the mental health charity.
Very nice. I am, as ever, your horrid GM of terror, Kilted Cajun. You can find me here Friday evenings, terrorizing these people, potentially TPKing them for the second time. And you can find me on Twitter if you want going live notifications. And eventually, when I get my headspace back, I might actually start posting some other stuff. Yeah, you can also find me on the Discord. Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter. I guess I should tell you can find me on Twitter at Kilted Cajun if you couldn't figure it out. Yeah, so next week is going to be an episode starting off in combat with the King of Feathers. This is I'm both looking forward to it and terrified.
Hell yeah.
If I had to pick which one's more scary, Well, let's just say if the King of Feathers were looking at me, I'd go looking for Zalcori to turn me to stone. Because T-Rex can't hurt
I'd
stone,
rather
right?
a very beautiful, weird woman looked at me and I turned to stone, then I got bitten in half. Like that is my thinking here.
Yeah. But that's us for this week. We will be back next week. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. I'm really hoping we're all back next week and things go well. I'll maybe make some contingency plans if someone. I will actually talk to the group and find out what they want to do if someone isn't present, because I plan on running the game.
Yeah.
And I need to know what people want to do with their characters if they can't make it for some reason. So that's a conversation we're going to go have. Y'all have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate, eat, do whatever it is. Sleep. I hear people do that on the weekends. Whatever. But I'm going to roll some credits and we're going to say goodnight. Bye.
Night night.